my dog's makeup. If you've ever seen these marks on my makeup brush, those are Yuki's teeth marks from when he was a puppy because he would chew on my makeup brush and get into them. Literally ever since he was a little puppy, I think he's always wanted me to do his makeup. Before I can do his makeup, I need to prep his skin. Get your face all clean. Sunscreen. Obviously, I'm not going to use my makeup products. I'm going to use these dog-friendly makeup pens. I'm going to start with his blush because I feel like this will be the easiest to do, and I've never done his makeup before. Just going to put it on my brush. He's so invested. Oh, so pretty. So pretty looking. Look at how good the blush came out. Makeup is all about enhancing your natural features, and Yuki naturally has beautiful eyeliner, so we're just going to use this to kind of enhance it. I need you to hold still. Oh! Stunning. Okay, let me do the other side. I just enhanced his wings a little bit. I'm not quite sure how this contour is gonna work. I don't want it to make his face just look muddy and dirty. Where should I contour? Here, along his jawline. Blend it down his neck. I told you guys he wanted me to do his makeup. He's like falling asleep. Okay, that's a harsh line. Let's try to blend that out. Other side of your nose. Do a little blush on his nose. Cute. Highlighter, we can do this like gold or silver. You want the gold one? Okay. It's not the most blendable formula. We're gonna do a little bit of blue eyeshadow. I want it to be very subtle. I'm also debating if I want to draw on eyebrows. Not good at drawing on eyebrows. I'm gonna try my best. One is drastically higher than the other. The little lipstick. I think we might have gone too far with it. I'm drawing a heart on his chest. Look at how cute that heart is! We need setting spray. Alright, what do you guys think? Do you like his makeup look? Do you like your makeup look? Let's go for a hike. Okay, release. We got this 30-foot long lead from Parker & Co. the other day, and I'm super excited to use it. I probably will end up letting him off the lead pretty soon because I don't think there's anyone else on the trail. He also is wearing a tracker on him, so I don't have to worry about losing him. Also, somehow Yuki has the ability to not step on cactus. I just realized that I forgot my dog pepper spray, which also works for wild coyotes. I'm paranoid because last night I was hanging out with my best friend, and she was telling me about how there's apparently an increase in rabid coyotes that are foaming at the mouth and going wild. Come on, Yuki. Good boy. He's honestly really good at not wandering and going too far. He usually stays pretty close and always checks in. However, if he sees a wild animal like a deer, a rabbit, a coyote, there's a very good chance that he's taking off full speed after it to go catch it just because it's in his nature. So we're really trying to work on that one. Look at the view so far. If there's a mountain lion out here, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. I'm over there worrying about coyotes. Mountain lions are the real concern. I love hiking, but oh my goodness, the fear of wild animals is real. This trail just keeps going and going, and I honestly have no idea how far it goes. I could really use some water, and I'm getting paranoid thinking about mountain lions, so we're heading back. Yuki over here is looking for lizards, but what he doesn't know is that it's winter technically, so there are no lizards out yet. Last summer was so hot in Arizona that cactuses were literally falling over left and right and dying because of the summer heat. The cactuses were dying in the desert because it was too hot. It was literally 115 plus degrees for a solid month, and cactuses just couldn't even survive. That is a perfect example as to why we're moving out of Arizona. It is just way too hot here. Get in. Do you want some water? I'm happy to report that we did not get eaten by any mountain lions or coyotes. We survived our hike. Let's do the clean girl aesthetic makeup look on Yuki. Last time I did Yuki's makeup, it was very bold, full face. So this time it's gonna be a lot more simple. All right, we got your blush. What are you doing? Does it smell good in there? Obviously, I'm not going to be using real makeup on Yuki. I'm going to be using these dog-safe friendly pens. Makeup is all about enhancing your natural features, and Yuki naturally has winged eyeliner. So we're just going to darken it up. Some black eyeliner. Nice. Oh, thank you. Does it smell good? He always has to smell everything first. I think because you guys always see Yuki so sleepy and mellow, you guys probably think he's an older dog, but no, he's 2.5. In real life, Yuki actually has a lot of energy. He's part husky. He's built to pull a sled. Oh my goodness, you look so pretty. Time to do a little pinky blush. Where do you want this? Do you want it higher up on your cheekbones or maybe lower down? We do it somewhere in between. We do the side. Oh, getting sleepy. I think the blush is always his favorite part. It's a little facial massage. Look at him. The goal is to make sure that we don't overdo it like last time. This is how it's looking so far. Looking fabulous. You can tell Yuki has a little bit of pink on his nose, which I love. But we're just going to use some blush and enhance it. Fun fact, Yuki does get sunburnt, and he actually gets sunburnt right there on the tip of his nose. A little ruby red lipstick. The lipstick didn't come out the best, but it'll do. Yuki has these adorable little freckles on his nose, so I'm just going to use a little bit of brown on my makeup brush. Lay down. Let's show your face. And voila, these are the results of his clean girl aesthetic makeup. What do you guys think? Now, most of you have heard that I am moving. That being said, some of you guys have had questions like, where are we moving and are you bringing Yuki? I think the people who are asking, are you bringing Yuki, must be new here because, like, that is my dog. That's not my family's dog. That is my dog, my child, my baby, my son. Like, I wouldn't leave him. Honestly, kind of rude of you to assume that I would literally just abandon my child like that. But I'm gonna give you guys the benefit of the doubt that you didn't know that he is actually my dog. This will actually be Yuki's second time moving. His first move was when we moved from Montana to Arizona, where I then moved in with my parents. The next question a lot of you guys had is, where are we moving to? We are moving to California. A lot of people are gonna be like, don't do it, don't. I've heard it, okay? I've heard it from all of you. California's to this, California's to that. California is a beautiful state. California's literally gonna fall off the earth. Okay, then I fall off the earth. I really don't care. Part of me has always wanted to move to California. Like, I've dreamed of doing this for so long. Aw, birdies. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. I have visited all over California, but where I actually booked my 1-month Airbnb, I've never been. I don't even know really what to expect. So it's gonna be interesting. My younger brother is actually helping me move, so he will help drive me and all my stuff over. Plus, my older sister and her husband are also moving to California, to the exact same area. They loved my idea of living in this part of California, and so they're like, you know what, we're coming with. So they're following me to California. One of my biggest concerns about moving was not having family nearby and just feeling all alone. So I'm so glad that my sister and her husband will be there. And I finally got a real vlogging camera, so I'm gonna be vlogging and documenting as much of it as I can. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. Yuki has been very lonely lately. Ever since we moved out, it's just been us two, and although he loves me, he also just loves a lot of other people. Like, he's a very social dog. But what he doesn't know is that today that's going to change, and all of his friends are gonna be here. Are you gonna see Raymond and Heidi today? Yeah, Raymond and Heidi are going to come over and they're going to play with you. I know. See, he knows what I'm talking about. He's getting excited. He's literally gonna lose his mind when he sees them. I don't think he's gonna expect it at all either, just because, like, he knows that we moved. I'm all set to go to the airport. He seems really excited. I think he knows what's up, but I'm gonna go get his friend. You stay, okay? I'll be right back. I've never been to this airport, so fingers crossed, because sometimes I feel like finding out where to pick the person up can be a little confusing. Guess what? I brought you a friend. Get down. Yugi. Sorry, he's like mauling you. She had to leave for a second and he's already like in a full panic. She's coming back. He always has to bring the guests his favorite toy. Are you so happy? Look at that tail wag. Guess who else is gonna come? Remember Raymond? Raymond's also gonna come. He's on his way. It's Raymond. No jumping. All your friends are here. He's so happy. He loves a full house. Gotta bring out the toys now that we have more guests. Yeah. I'm gonna be letting my dog decide my makeup. Even though he can't speak, he definitely has a mind of his own, so I have these two buttons. One says no and one says yes. Can I use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer? Oh. You said yes. Why are you talking back to me? I've actually never tried the Tarte Concealer, which is why I have the mini. Can I use my e.l.f. Halo Glow? No. Can I use this blush? Yes? I haven't used this one in a while. Setting spray? Yay. This one's almost out. Also, I used to do powder and then setting spray, but it actually works better if you do it the other way around. Do the setting spray and then the powder. Maybe everyone knew that, but I didn't. Can I use setting powder? No. Can I use this? Yay! I didn't even ask the question yet. Winged eyeliner. No, you can't change your mind when I'm already starting the process. Of course he would say yes to winged eyeliner. Just look at how perfect his wings are. Next up is highlighter. Yes or no? Ah! That, do it on the nose like, do. You like that? I think he fell asleep. Are you awake? Okay, thank you. Mascara. Gotta pick one. I know it's a hard decision. No? Really? No mascara? Do you even know what you're talking about? Can I use the lip oil? Yes. Really, I cannot go a day without this lip oil. Doesn't it smell good? Smell it. I know, it smells like cherry and lime. It's very simple and clean. I like it. He fell asleep on my shoulder. That must have been a lot of work for him making all of those decisions. Let's do some nighttime skincare. Of course, we have our skincare headbands. This one's for you, and this one's for me. I'm gonna put it on backwards because I don't want the bow in the front. Can I use makeup remover wipes? Yes. As you can tell, Yuki has his pajamas on and they're matching mine. I don't know what it is about Yuki, but he gets so like cranky and grumpy at night. He also hates bedtime. Like whenever I tell him it's time to go to bed, he like has his tail tucked down. He's already getting upset just me talking about bedtime. Can I use my Glow Recipe toner?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. I do 2 pumps of that. I can't get him to sit up for more than 2 seconds before he plops down and falls asleep. So we're just gonna let him sleep there for now. By the way, this is the ITK Blemish Treatment Mist. I feel like this helps a lot with like my breakouts. We're gonna do some hyaluronic acid. I absolutely love this one. It's by The Ordinary. I've gone through so many bottles. Doesn't really smell like anything. This really makes my skin look like a glazed donut. The Peach Slices Snail Rescue All-in-One Moisturizer. This is pretty much just like snail mucus. I like to usually finish off with another moisturizer, and I'll either use The Ordinary, which this one's almost empty, or lately I've been using this one by the brand Acure. I just stick this thing in there because I like using this, especially when I have nails. Did you want to whiff? He thinks it smells delicious. I don't have the beauty filter on right now, but this is what my skin looks like. I was having quite a bit of acne, so that's healing, but right now my skin is overall pretty clear. I'll take this back. Oh, it left a little dent on your head. These are the products that I've been using in my nighttime routine, and I really like them.